Yes, hi, good evening. This is Ella. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. I'm calling you for your 6 p.m. appointment. How do you pronounce your
Yeah.
name? Hello?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, how do you pronounce your name?
Rhonda.
Who?
You're Rhonda.
Yoronda, Yoruba and Rhonda. Yoronda.
You. Yes.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Never seen that. When I saw your name, I was like, oh wow, that's interesting. It's not so many people that have I guess unique names, like birth names, like real birth names. So I was like, oh, that's dope. That's cool. Okay.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Like my first name. My first name is Magella. Not a lot of people have that name. So
That's true. That's different.
yeah. Um, have you ever received the psychic medium reading before? Should I get into details with?
I would prefer you to get into details.
Mhm. Mhm.
I've had one. Let me see. Once before. Once before.
Okay. Well, everyone does things differently.
Okay.
And everybody's session is different too because everyone's going through different things. But for me, I channel. So I'm going to begin to channel information from your spirit guides. And your spirit guides are going to begin to tell me things that happened to you from the past, present, and future tense. So, so
Okay.
situations that happened to you in the past, things that are happening to you now, and things that will happen in the near future. I just had to
Okay.
explain to my last client that when I communicate with your spirit guides, we are only telling you things that has affected your spirit. It's not more so on the physical level, but we're speaking spirit talk. So
Okay.
situations that has happened to you that affected your spirit is what more so they will begin to pick up on. Um, I always recommend my clients to ask specific questions, after I
Okay.
finish delivering the messages if you have them. Because
Okay.
sometimes most of the times when I channel, clients don't have any questions because I've already covered most of the things. But if you do, feel free to ask them, okay? Are you familiar with spirit guides? You get that
I've
concept?
heard, yes, I've heard, not read,
You breaking up a little bit.
normally, hear me?
You breaking up.
Hello? Oh, no.
You in a
One
car?
second.
You in a car?
No, I'm standing outside. What?
Oh,
Can you hear me?
go ahead, talk. Let me see if I can hear you.
I'm saying was I've heard about it before
Okay.
and in contact, like I've never knowingly been in contact.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, this a message is coming through crazy for you right now. I'm feeling like it has a lot to do with relationships, past relationships. And also you being too emotional towards certain situation. What's your sign? Are you a water
A
sign?
Libra.
Oh,
I'm a
Libra.
Libra.
Oh, Libra opposite Aquarius. That's the water sign that I'm like the water energy that I'm picking up. So many people say that Aquarians are water. Some people say that they're air. But in this situation now, they're speaking to me about you being very sensitive, you being very emotional to situations and things. It's more so of being overly emotional, and that has to deal with the heart chakra. So letting go of past pains, letting go of past relationships, and you don't always have to be closed, sheltered off, because you've gone through a lot of things. Now you no longer trust. So in any situation now, they're saying, listen, tell her to heal her heart chakra. You will do damage to yourself. What happened in your past relationships?
Well, I was married to my ex-husband for about 7 years. And
You're breaking up. You're breaking up, my love.
Oh, no.
Huh?
Is that better?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
My parents.
Say that once more. Oh no, I can't hear you.
Okay, hold on. Let me get this.
Yes, please.
Is this better?
Yes, it's much better. Yes.
Okay. So in my
Huh? Can you hear me? Hello.
hello.
Yolanda? Yeah. Can go ahead.
Okay.
Oh no, you breaking up bad. Oh, the phone done hung up. Let's see. All right, let's give her a call back.
Hello?
Yes. Okay, I'm hearing you much better now. Go ahead.
You hear me? Okay, I apologize. Sure. But, I was just who's this? My second marriage. Well, my husband cheated on me.
You said both of your husbands cheated on you. That's what you said.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If you can get to a place a little where you get a little bit more reception, that would be a little bit better. But I do hear you, but it's muffled. But if not, I can just continue to deliver these messages. But the reason why I asked you what was your relationship status, I mean what happened in your past relationship, is because this is what your spirit guides is asking me to ask you. Listen, ask her what was her relationship status, and the reason why they want me to know is so that you can express the way you express, so you can express what you have to express about it. But then too, they're saying, well, why does she still feel like this? Tell her she can heal herself, she can let go. And that is the reason why the first thing that came up with you was trust. Are you hearing me good? Because I don't want to be channeling, you don't hear me.
You perfect.
Okay, that's why the first thing that came up with you was trust, and sheltering yourself. So now I understand why you still have this energetic or rather why your spirit is still in this situation that it's in, because you have been cheated on twice by two men that you dearly love and that you married, and you had this sacred divine union with. So I do understand that. However, moving forward, what your spirit guides, what we recommend for you to do in terms of healing is basically meditating and working with the heart chakra. And definitely, if you say that this man has been, or both of these men have been cheating on you, you definitely want to work with a lot of yoni healing, or rather sacred, or the sacral chakra, where, give me a second, they're saying give me a second, okay, give me a second. On a Thursday, they're saying she should wash with baking soda. So you want to put at least half a cup of baking soda inside of your bathtub water, and that will help to, I guess, alkaline your internal environment, because there's a lot of acidity happening inside of you due to the pain that you have been caused upon, or due to your internal emotions, where I'm pretty sure now you're still in the cycle of healing yourself from these both men, like two men, two marriages. That's a lot.
Right. Let me
Say that again. I'm not even hearing you. I can't even. I'm not even hearing you at all.
How about now?
I'm hearing you, but it's a little muffled. What was you saying?
Okay. So can you hear me better now?
Yes.
Okay. Well, what I was asking was, like, when I was younger, I was too big by myself.
You
when
you said when you was younger you were sexually abused. So by who? Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes. What was you saying? You were sexually abused by who?
My stepfather.
Okay, so yeah, you have a lot of pain. You have a lot of internal pain going on. You have a lot of, that's why they're saying the sheltering, or you like, blocking and trusting. So in any situation, I always say when someone has been rather abused, or sexually abused by a loved one, or molested, or have been going through trauma, with a loved one where you have been, taken advantage of, no matter how much this may like move you, but you have to forgive yourself. Now understand what this means. Not, you don't forgive because they need forgiveness, because again, the universe and the creator is going to take care of them. That's already in the matrix, because karma is a mother. But for you to forgive yourself, or rather for you to set yourself free, you have to put that out in the universe. I forgive these people for doing what it is that they have done to me, because in certain situations some people will say, well, because we allowed it. We allowed these men to cheat on us. We allowed this molestation. We didn't really want it. We didn't really have any control, but it happened. So spiritually, and to help you along your journey of release, do those forgiveness affirmations. I forgive myself. And it's only about you. It's not even about them, because again, the universe and the creator is definitely going to kill them slowly. And hear me clearly, kill them slowly. They will die slowly, because for them to take advantage of, and I'm pretty sure one of them probably already got some sickness, if you ask me, but which I'm picking up. But in any situation, the people that did you harm, do not even waste your energy on trying to get avenged to them, because it takes too much out of you. You can use your energy to bring positive light to you, instead of using your energy towards them. They are relevant. They are relevant. What happened to you will no longer happen to you. However, if you remain in this consciousness, or if you remain in this situation, or in this, in these feelings, and that's why they say you're very emotional. If you remain in these feelings of, I hate them, I can't stand them, they messed up my life, they did this, your future to be. If your feelings is always resonating in that particular. Okay, so her phone hung up again. Give me 1 second. Yes, can you hear me?
I guess it's better when I put you on speakerphone. I can hear you better.
Well, then put me on speakerphone. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So
Yes,
right. So when in the event, my love, what I'm saying is, because you came to us to get spiritual healing. You came to us for that enlightenment, that boost, that guidance. So moving forward, like I said, instead of, and I know it's challenging, because it has been done to you, and you feel like, I don't deserve it, which you don't deserve. You get what I'm saying? However, if you entertain these thoughts, instead of entertaining the thoughts of forgiveness, and the thoughts of well-being, and the thoughts of healing, then you are always going to resonate on this particular frequency, and it's always going to be alive with you. So, and you want one day to be in a harmonious relationship. You want one day to be healed. You want one day to be free from these feelings. You understand? So, moving forward, the heart chakra is definitely a point in your vortex that you need to, well, rather you should look upon. Also, the color pink is coming up with you, and the color yellow. So new beginnings, letting go, love is what they're saying, internal love, and it's all about you. Just think about it like that. Listen, it's all about me. It's not about them. It's not about this person. It's about me. I've been through a lot with these different men from childhood. Now it's time for me to heal. Now it's time for me to get back my powers. Now it's time for me to be who I am, the Yolanda, who I really am, because I've been going through a lot. I've gone through a lot. Not I've been going. I've gone through a lot. So this is why the first thing that as I was dialing your phone, they said relationships, relationships with her, relationships with her, relationships with her. You see what I'm saying? So I know that it's been rough for you, especially getting married twice and being, cheated on twice. That's not a good look.
Right. Well, let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Are they saying anything? Because I since then. So are they saying anything in regards to my relationship now?
Let me tell you something. Honestly, being honest, I wouldn't even want to be in a relationship now because your aura is not where it should be. And because you are a very emotional person, the first thing that I would be, really more concerned of is focusing on how can I remain balanced. How Oh, there you go. You're a Libra. How can I be balanced? How can I balance out my feelings? How can I not overreact to things? How can I be not so much suspicious to things? How can I be fully, because honestly speaking, with your past, you cannot tell me that you have 100% love for this guy. You can't. You don't. You don't have it in you. So the main fact that you asking about what about this relationship, okay, well, what about it?
Because we're married, so I can't just up and get a divorce.
I'm not. Go ahead. I'm not hearing. I'm not hearing you good.
Okay, how about now?
Yeah, I'm hearing you good now.
Okay, so I guess my question is, I don't want to just up and divorce my husband. So how do I fix myself now? Even though I'm married, how do I fix myself now?
Yeah, like I said, heart meditation chakra. I'm not saying to leave your husband either. If you don't want to leave him, you don't have to leave him. But what I'm saying is, when you get with a man, and this is besides you and him, when you get with somebody, you want to give them your all, right? That's your husband. You want to give him your all, as you want your husband to give you his all. But say, for example, your husband come from a battered relationship, a battered house, a family where his mother didn't care for him, a family where he didn't grow up with a mother, and now he gets with you, and now he marries you. Where is the where's his psyche? Where's the mind? He's gone through a lot of psychological trauma because he has not got his first mother. And as a result, he may speak to you differently. He may treat you differently because he knows no better. He knows no better. So this is why I'm saying, in terms of you, hey, you can marry all you want. You can be in a polygamous relationship, and that's why I said at the beginning of our session, that marriage thing that you did, that's a physical thing in a sense. We're speaking about what's happening to you spiritually. We're speaking about your spirit. You see what I'm saying? And you are actually, once you have sexual relations with your husband, you are now giving him all of the pain and anger that has been instilled inside of you. So, moving forward, my love, heart chakra meditation is definitely good for you. Also, as they said, on a Thursday, you want to pour a half a cup of baking soda every week, weekly, bi-weekly, how much you feel. You want to cleanse yourself, or you want to bring your the pH of your body to an alkaline state. Because right now, due to the different things that you've been going through with these different men, the pH is off balance. And as a Libra, what is your main thing? I balance.
Balance.
You see what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
say that again, my love. And the phone hangs up again.
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, the heart meditation, the heart chakra meditation definitely can help you in this situation. Forgiveness. Remember when I spoke to you about forgiving? Not because they deserve forgiveness, but because you want to set yourself free, or you want your heart to be a little lighter. And then to the baking soda bath that I recommended every Thursday for you. Also, lighting up the color yellow, and also the color pink, because pink also deals with universal love, that you want to attract because of the abuse and the things that you've gone through in relationships. And then two, the yellow is more so of like just helping your internal vortex, is what they're saying, to heighten itself. When somebody say cheer yourself up, don't be so dark, cheer yourself up. That's where the color yellow is coming in at. To help in that way. And we're speaking about energetic. We're speaking about energetic energy. So we color vibration. Also, if you want to meditate with the color yellow and the color pink, that will be also good. That will help you. That will help you to balance out your emotions. And let me tell you, my love, it's okay to cry. Sometimes I know you want to be this tough love person, but you should cry sometimes. It's okay. Of letting go. That's part of the letting go cycle. That's part of the purging. That's part of the releasing. That's part of the forgiving yourself part.
That makes a lot of sense, because I very seldom cry. I mean, let me say this. I do cry, but it's like there's a part of me that knows I need to have like a deep, a real deep cry, but I won't allow myself to do it.
Yeah. That deep cry is gonna come when someone else deeply cuts you, and I don't want that to happen. But you never know in life. If you don't, and the reason why I say that is because if you haven't learned your lessons from past relationships, you're gonna have to learn it in order for you to master lessons here on earth. You understand what I'm saying? So, in order for you to stop or arrest these different heartfelt lessons that you're learning, you got to look at yourself. You got to self-evaluate yourself. You have to do it so that you don't continue to repeat the same lessons with different men over and over again. Like, that sucks.
Right.
That sucks. Keep getting hurt over and over again, getting in relationships, getting married with men, and then they hurting you again. It's like you, at this point, you can't look at them. You got to look at yourself.
I gotta look at myself.
You gotta look at yourself.
And that makes sense, because even with my marriage, my husband has. It's funny that you even talk with somebody who's been hurt and who didn't have their mother and so forth. Because that is exactly my husband's situation.
Yeah, I know.
Is the fact that his mom passed, giving birth to him. He never knew his mom, and so he cares a lot. He's therapeutic. He's not really available emotionally for me.
My love, I'm telling you, I don't know how many different ways that I can tell you this. Listen, this is a situation again that you're gonna learn. You're gonna have to learn your lesson if you don't fix yourself. Okay? Deep down inside, keeping it real, being honest, You know deep down inside that, okay, where you've been through. You know deep down inside where this man came through. You could rather do one or two things. You could rather separate, or you can rather help each other. And if he is not mentally prepared to go through this release affirmation, or this releasing, these emotions inside of him, then guess what? It's gonna weigh you down. That's what's gonna happen. And again, what are you? You're the scale. So you're gonna have a heavy burden on one scale, and then you're gonna have something up on the higher end. So it's not gonna be even. You're not gonna be even. This is why I'm saying you're gonna continue it, and it doesn't have to be a situation where he cheats on you. It could be a situation where he's not fulfilling you. And why is he not fulfilling you? Because you're not fulfilling yourself. So you're looking outside of yourself to become fulfilled from somebody that can't even fulfill you, because he don't know how to fulfill you, because he didn't get that from his mother.
Right.
He didn't get the nurturing from his mother. He never knew his mother. There's a void. There's an empty space inside of this man. Not talking bad about him, because it happens, Not talking bad about him. Yeah.
I agree, and I've said that. I've told him before that, he walks around as though he's, this thing and not fully living. And I know a lot of that has to do with things that he's through, in his life, and not wanting to deal with it. And I just, in a sense, I kind of felt like I could help him.
You can help him once you help yourself. You can definitely help him, and that's why I said it's rather you're gonna go your separate way, or you're gonna come together and you're gonna help each other as partners. That's what Libras are about. They're
Hello?
Yeah. That's what Libras are about. Libras are about partnership. Libras are about helping each other balance each other out. So again, you got a lot on your plate that you gotta deal with. You got a lot of deep rooted things inside. Well, not things, but emotions that has to come out, that has to release. And that's why I told you previously, you want to align yourself with someone that is at their highest good. But how can you want that if you're yourself have a lot of internal issues or internal emotions that you have to deal with? And that's why you're attracting these men.
Wow, that's deep. The question in regards to my spirit guides, are they always around me?
Yes, your spirit guides are. I always say, this is how I explain spirit guides. Spirit guides, you know how when you are in high school and you go to like your guidance counselor, and your guidance counselor guides you throughout high school? Well,
right.
Your spirit guides are spirits that guides your spirit throughout this thing called life. That's the reason why I'm able to tell you things about yourself or help you through current situations, because these are the people that are always with you. Always with you. From the day you was born to the day you want to make the transition. They're always going to be with you. Just like your angels, just like demons, they're always going to be with you.
So how do I reach out to them?
Can you speak up a little louder, please?
I was just asking, how can I reach out to them?
Just talk. Just, in meditation, talk. Just speak. Act like somebody's in a room with you. That's what I tell my clients. People say, how can I contact them? Just act like somebody's in a room with you. And in order for you to receive the message, I would say, what can I say? Because again, I come from a bloodline of psychic mediums, so I didn't have to go through like classes, or this is something that's just natural with me. So how I do things, I can't really say to do the same, because we come from different roles. But I would recommend, just when you speak into the universe, or when you speak out, claiming that your spirit guide's here, the first message that comes through to you, just trust that message. Just trust those feelings. Trust what comes to you. And one thing for sure, I always say, before trusting that, you have to quiet down the chatterbox, because we have what is known as the chatterbox that keeps going, 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 and that's the ego. So get rid of the ego, and then tap into the highest good, tap into the spirit side. And once you tap into the spirit side, it will be more easier for you to trust the messages that are coming through.
Okay. Let me, if I have time.
I also have baths. Let me tell you something. I just have to present this to you. I also have baths on my site that will help you. Yemaya bath will definitely help you in this situation. Yemaya is the goddess of healing. Yemaya is, and it's interesting that they're speaking to me about Yemaya, because she is the mother of all the Orishas, the Yorubas, and your name is Yoranda. So in any situation, I would definitely recommend you purchase a Yemaya bath, and if you do, I would definitely prepare it for you in a way where I would try to go deep and in, because you have that deep, you have like it's a pimple or a blackhead that's like inside, like you gotta really press on it to come out. Yeah. That's the tension that I'm feeling coming from you, or rather that backed up emotion from your childhood coming from you. So in any event, my love, I would definitely, whenever you get a chance, if you want to do it now, later, whenever, that Yemaya bath would definitely help you in your progress or your process.
And how much is that?
The 3-day bath is $60. Yeah, and plus shipping and handling, so.
Okay. Let me ask, like, in regards to my future, like, are you seeing anything in regards to my future?
In terms of what? Be specific. What they're saying, wait, let me tell you, what they're saying is she just has to be who she is and find her wonders. That's what they're saying. They're saying her future, the future is tomorrow. The future is in 5 minutes. So you just have to be who you are, and you will find your wonders. And again, because you, like I told you before, because you still resonate, or the energy of doubt is still lingering around you, that's one thing that you should do to see a brighter future, or to see better in yourself, or rather to see things clearly. When you say the future, is like you are the only one to create your own reality. So at the end of the day, my love, it's up to you in terms of what it is that you want in your future. And the phone hung up again. Call with
Hello?
Yes, did you hear me?
Yeah, I was saying that it all depends on me. It's up to me.
Right, it is. It really is. You're a goddess. They don't call us goddess for no reasons. What is God? Someone that creates. The creator of the heavens and earth. That's why I say for the most part, you can look at what we're going through, heaven on earth or hell on earth. Some people say living on earth is like heaven on earth. Some people say this place is hell. It's all on your perception. It's all on what you make it. Okay, my love?
Okay.
So, besides... Go ahead.
I have some work to do.
Oh, yeah. We all do, though. So don't feel no type of way. We all do. I mean, feel happy that you received this session with me. That's what you should feel happy about. Feel happy that you made one step going further, or one step closer to your highest good, one step closer to the divinity in you just by getting these messages. Feel good about that. You know, feel good that you're starting. Feel good that you're on a path. Feel good that you at least have some type of direction in terms of, okay, this is what I need to do in terms of getting where I need to go. Your goal, your ultimate goal. So, it is what it is.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, my
Okay.
love. So,
thank you so much.
I thank you too. Thank you too. Thank you so much. Feel free to recommend me to anyone that will benefit from my services.
I definitely will. And again, I apologize for the bad connection, but I really appreciate you taking the time to do this reading for me.
I mean, listen, the connection really doesn't matter for me. Just as long as you hear the messages, I've done my part, and hey, things happen by divine appointment, because I could have easily said, you know what, I'll call you back another time, but no, it was meant for us to have this session right here, right now, so
right.
it really doesn't bother me, I'm just more so concerned with the client, if the client is hearing me, because I'm not just going to be channeling and you not hearing nothing. So that's that's not good for me. So my love, thank you so much, beloved. Have a great weekend. Create a bless. I will definitely send you some healing some healing powers, for purity, for cleansing, because I know that it's been, a bumpy road for you. And I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, my love. I'll send you a copy of this session whenever I get a chance to upload it.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Bye bye.